Social media is a cheat code for producers. Beside your skills, the most valuable thing you can have as a producer is a brand. And how do you build a brand? The answer is pretty simple. Post content. Instead of sitting in your bedroom studio, working on your beats and loops, and nobody knows if you're even a real person, you need to start to share the process in some way, to give other people the opportunity to engage with you and to create that brand that you want to have. If you just sit at home all day and write other producers if you can send them beats or loops, you are not taking advantage of all the opportunities to reach your goals as a musician. Since I started posting content in all kind of ways, so much more opportunities opened up for me. From selling more beats, selling other products like sound kits, working on cool songs, and connecting with people all over the world. That's why in this video I will tell you why it is so important to start posting content as a producer on social media so that you can build a brand and be more than just a name in a beat file. So what is the difference between an amateur and a professional? One gets paid and the other one doesn't. And it's not necessarily the skill level that decides who gets paid. There are less skilled and less talented producers on this earth that earn way more money than the most skilled producers. They just know how to use their tools properly. And because of social media, the ways on how you can make money as a producer have multiplied over the past years. Instead of relying on major placements, getting paid through royalties or advances, and making it big in the music industry, producers can make the same amount of money from their bedroom studios. Imagine being a professional producer in the 80s. You had to be in the studio with the people to make the record happen. But now you can sit at home, make a beat on your laptop, and make a record happen from any place in the world. Ozzy said that he barely travels to the US and that he made all his big records like Highest in the Room, Lovin' on Me, or Grease in his bedroom studio. But in order to use this new way of making music to your advantage, you need to have a brand. And the easiest way to get that brand is by posting content. Networking is nothing other than an exchange of value. Nobody in this music business does something for you without any kind of exchange. You need to bring something to the table. A major factor of adding value in an engagement-driven industry is to draw eyeballs and having a brand that people are interested in. And yeah, you can get to that point by just collecting placements, building up your catalog, and never showing your face. But in my opinion, that's a very risky way and a very unsustainable way, and I will explain to you later on in the video why. But one aspect of it is that you are relying on just having one income stream. And if you want to get paid in multiple ways, content is the cheat code. And here's an easy example why. Let's say you want to become a professional athlete. Let's say you want to become a professional MMA fighter. In order to become a professional MMA fighter, you would need to compete against the top 1% day in and day out. Your competition is stacked with the best in the world. But if your skill level is so high above the average, you could, for example, explain techniques or show your way how you live as an ambitious MMA fighter to all those people that are interested in fighting. So what I want to say with that is make content for the big audience. In order to target such an audience, it's important to ignore one of the worst advice that you can find on YouTube. When you look up videos on YouTube on how to build a brand, you will come across the statement that you need to niche down. Similar what you can find with type beat channels. Every producer will tell you to pick a niche in order to market your beats properly on YouTube. But just like the niche of a type beat channel, and unlike what most people on YouTube will tell you, you want to keep the niche that you are posting content in as big as possible, and you want to give as many people as possible the opportunity to engage with your content. Let's look at Lollipop Beats. She has one of the fastest growing producer brands. Especially on TikTok, she's blowing up. What she said about the success of her TikTok aligns with what I just told you.
TikTok has been insane, like Polo G's family through TikTok. It will reach everyone. You know, YouTube, you have to click on the video if you want to watch it, but TikTok, it will just pop up and they're like, oh.
His music is already a niche, and in that niche you want to create the content as interesting as possible for as many people as possible. If you look at some of the biggest YouTube producers, like Kyle Beats for example, you will notice that his content is made in a way that people that don't have nothing to do with music, they make no beats, they don't rap, they don't sing, they can watch the video and enjoy it because the story is told in a cool way and it's not too technical and nerdy. That might be good if you start with content, but if you want to grow and have a brand as big as a Kyle Beats brand, you want to make the content in a way that it is easy to consume and that the story which is told can be followed by as many people as possible. And without taking anything away from him, I mean, I love his content, but most people would not consider him as one of the most talented producers. But he has one of the biggest brands and he's something different. He is authentic. The easiest way to build a brand as a producer is to just be your authentic self yourself. So the things that you are interested in are the ones that you want to show in your content. For example, I talk a lot in my videos about the things that I'm interested in. And Halfway posted something really dope about that. You're not making content. You're reminding people you exist and have a certain skill set. Content is just a reminder for the people to see that you are the person that you say you are. And trust me, people on social media start to forget about you very fast. And that's the danger of relying only on placements to build your brand. If you don't have a big record in a while and you don't have anything to post about, if you're just posting about your records, people will forget about you so fast, on top of just having that one income stream. So don't make that mistake and start posting content today. If you are just missing the right ideas to start posting content today, but you're super pumped, then you better check out this video where I will explain some video concepts to you that you can start with right away.